Wouldn't be a project involving my family if there wasn't something on the down low.
Those are strange.
Those are strange.
Oh boy, we got a lot of stuff to unpack. We're getting to work tonight. She's unboxing all of these goodies. We got strange brakes. Jason sent us these leaf spring perches. Look at that.
Sorry, it's just all so pretty.
It's all so pretty.
Christmas in July.
Oh, we can't show that.
Oh, yeah. Blur it out.
Anyways, we're working front to back. And right now, we're just preparing the truck for this absolute beauty. Allison got this thing all taped up and clear coated, so we're gonna leave it just like that. We're not painting it just because it looks absolutely beautiful the way it is. It would be a sin to cover up those welds, so we clear coated it. It's gonna look freaking awesome under this truck. We got the old rear end taken apart. The axles and everything look great. Should be able to swap right into our new housing, but right now I took apart the leaf spring hangers, getting everything cleaned up with a wire wheel. I'm gonna repaint everything because whoever put this all together, which they did an okay job, but they just like didn't paint the stuff. So everything just rusted, and we can't have that because that just would not look good with this rear end. So we're gonna fix this stuff all up, clean it up, probably cut out these bars because they might not be in the location that we need. Plus they're only like half welded on, so we're just gonna fix it all up, grind it all off, repaint it all. That looks awesome. I did not picture it to look like that. I wasn't sure how the heck we were gonna mount that stuff, but he just figures it out.
He just figures it out.
He's a problem solver.
He's a problem solver.
Jeff's making transmission fittings. He's just making fittings. I never even thought of a thing.
Yeah, well, it's again, you know, we're dealing with production stuff here, so the transmission cooling fittings, you know, it's like a hose assembly, you know, so, you know, someone makes it and they send it to them in the factory and they just plunk it in there and it's done. Well, we don't have that option. I don't want to buy a whole hose assembly, you know, for a Jeep or a Ram, cut it all up. So anyway, I'm taking a couple AN fittings and turning them down, and I'll turn an O-ring groove in there, and so this will end up sliding in. So there's no threaded fitting in the transmission. It's just an O-ring fitting, and then there's like a clamp that goes over top of it that holds it in. So I'll have to make that too. So things you gotta do.
Status report.
Kowalski.
Status report.
Yes.
We've got 6 to 9 months. 69 months? No, 6 to 9 months.
What's that from?
Madagascar 2.
Set it there.
No, wait a minute. No. This really just goes like this.
You know, you guys could just hose clamp it. Jeff, your shirt's inside out.
He's sponsored by Wendy's, so he can't wear his McDonald's shirt.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, everyone's like, why has Jeff always got a McDonald's shirt on?
Oh, that's what he does. He owns a McDonald's. He's a franchisee.
Let's go over all your jobs. Amish cheesemaker, McDonald's franchisee, is that what you called it? Is there any other one?
I had made up one where he was something with space.
Space.
It's the final frontier.
He works at NASA.
He's actually a lunch lady at NASA.
Lunch lady. How can I be a lunch lady? Sloppy Joe's, sloppy Joe's, sloppy Joe's.
It's not working.
That's a song, Adam Sandler song, and you guys should know that song.
Everybody says
Oh,
you
don't-
look just like Adam Sandler.
Don't tease the Adam Sandler comments.
I'm a little disappointed that you guys don't know that song. I think Sean looks more like Adam Sandler than me.
What?
No, you look like a skinnier Adam Sandler.
So you
I
think you and Sean look alike? Is that what you're telling me?
That's not what I said.
But you said you guys both look like Adam Sandler. That's what you're implying.
Have you guys had this conversation before?
I just.
He just wants to make
We're
his
just building
opportunities.
sitcom, right? So what do we got going on here?
So right now we are working on raising the steering and extending it out more. Because although we moved the seat forward quite a bit, the steering wheel's still really far away and my
Yeah.
arms are just like dead locked.
Yeah.
Can't really move the seat any farther forward. So,
So you made this piece here. Show us your welds.
well,
very-
I've already grinded these off, but
Why would you do that?
to make everything pretty.
Well,
and
those inside
uniform.
ones.
The inside.
It's too bad those are going to be under the dash and nobody's ever going to see those. But now
That's
that they're on
probably
video,
why I did all right.
right? Yeah.
That's how it goes.
All right, Jeff, unbox. Unbox. I got you this.
Tommy's not going to show you what he got you.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
I feel bad because we've been using his scrap metal stash.
Oh yeah.
So
I had
much
to
of it.
restock it.
What it's here for.
So I saw Doug posted on Facebook a couple days ago. They put these boxes of stuff on sale, so they just box up all their extra scrap metal, but there's no such thing.
So when you machine a part and there's a chunk left over that's not usable, it's called a drop. Because what happens is the machine chucks it out and it drops into a bin.
Yeah. But they're really called future brackets,
Called future.
future spacers.
Ooh.
I mean, it was like
Wow.
half
Nice.
off for all this stuff. You get a 40-pound box of just goodies.
I'm making my own pistons today.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much was it?
It was like $60 for 40 pounds of
That is
drop
amazing
stuff.
That is some amazing stuff. Yeah, so I have to make a very elaborate clamp to hold these two to the transmission. And it actually has to have like a fork that's going to come down like this. Both of these at the same time. So it has to be like two forks that come down like this, and there's a bolt over here. It's probably going to take me 4 hours to make this stupid thing because the factory one won't work. Look at that. Oh, we got a whole set of pistons. So 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make new pistons for the Dakota because there's 6 of these. Crazy.
So yeah, if you guys are like Jeff and you're
More hex bar.
make all your parts on your own, check out Motion's sale on this stuff. It's just a 40-pound box of random stuff.
It's awesome.
It's all good stuff. I just felt bad because we're using up all your stockpile.
That's what it's for. I love
Gotta
hex,
keep
I love hex
replenishing
bar.
it.
So what's cool about this is you can make all kinds of spacers or adjustment.
Like a turnbuckle deal.
Right, and of course I have a lathe, and then you can put a wrench on this. Hex bar is really cool. I have a very, very long piece of it right there that I've been using forever. But this stuff's great. This is actually really good for making seat risers too.
Ooh.
Like this right here.
Yeah.
These would make great risers if you're trying to raise the seat up in a car. Because you got plenty of footprint to it, and you can drill through there. But we only got 2 of them, so.
We'll have to buy another box. Hopefully we'll get some in there.
Oh, this might work. This might work for the clampage.
I love seeing his brain just go to work. He handed him some cubes and he's just like, oh.
You can see him drawing the template in his head.
Oh yeah.
Christmas came early.
We have visitors.
Things are good.
Good.
So we were gonna have you plug in all the wiring and stuff. We got the mount made. We just need to get it all wired up. We got fresh wire nuts and everything.
Okay. I'm on there. Yeah, let's get it done. This is looking really good. This looks factory installed.
Yeah. We got twin boost makers over there.
I see that. They're compound, are they not?
No, they're
They're
the
not.
same. So they're twins. They're both they're Garrett 54 somethings. Makes 26 pounds of boost without, us unlocking the ECU and toying with it.
There's nothing here that I can just tie together with a wire tie and make sure that it just gives it all the boost.
Well, they're gonna
Good
check for that.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
that's the
Tech guys
the only
already
thing we're checking
thought of
for.
that. We're gonna have a little. We're gonna have a little. Anyways,
Are you?
a little bit. It's on the down low.
That's on the down low?
Yeah.
Okay. It wouldn't be a project involving my family if there wasn't something on the down low. It looks
It
really
looks
good.
like so complicated.
Yeah.
A lot of
Well.
electronics.
Yeah. But the truck itself looks good and solid.
It's a nice truck. I mean,
We're fixing it up.
It's a Texas truck, and
Solid
has
truck.
been raced most of its
Look at
life.
that. It's already got a cage. Kind of, sort of. I'm on your way now.
You see what
Kinda, sorta.
Allison built?
What did she build?
Those seat brackets.
This?
Yeah.
Those are from scratch.
I texted you
Good
the other
job.
one.
You might have thought those were original. Nope. Those are
Impressive.
From scratch.
Impressive.
She even made that steering column.
Really?
Yep, because before it was, the hose clamp.
Yeah.
That wasn't gonna fly.
You're
So
right.
not for us anyways. Maybe for somebody
Those
else.
clamp and almost got you
And
canceled.
before she painted those welds, man, she
It's always
is.
interesting working on. First of all, the brand. Okay. Then you're in this era of vehicle. To
Are we
where
not allowed to say Dodge?
Well, it's a non-Chevrolet product.
Yeah.
So the support out there is minimal, and then you're in this '80s time frame, to where like no one's making parts yet. You know what I mean? They haven't gotten to collector. They probably never will, but the point is it's hard to find some parts.
How many pounds of fuel pressure does this thing require? Is it direct injected or?
It is. So it's got 5,200 at the rail, and you shove it. We're shoving in 75 psi. So it's got an air motor of A1000 that's wide open. So that regulator will be back all the way out.
There's actually, Kevin Wesley said you don't even have to run a regulator.
Well, the only function of the regulator is for the return.
Right.
That's all we need it for. So Allison just made this fuel line here. So that's the fuel line.
So it runs on gas?
Yeah. Yeah. Q16 is what they want.
So Morgan with the D150 is getting ready to start hers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
but
in the next week or so.
all the other creators haven't really posted as much as we
But
have.
maybe.
So there's
Where they're at.
4 other people doing this. Is that right?
5 others.
5 others. So there's 6 total. And of the 6 total, who has the lightest vehicle?
Us, not even close.
It's not even close.
Not even close?
Not even
The
close.
other, so Tom Bailey has a big Mexican Ram Charger, and then Morgan has a D150, big square body D150,
Yeah.
and then all the other guys have new Challengers that are
Yeah.
4,500
And
pounds.
then we still don't know
So-
about Weston.
Who knows what
Still not
Weston's
yes.
building, but
There's a chance that only one other person here does really good at math.
It ain't me.
Because you've got X amount of power, and that's it, because you're not allowed to unlock the ECU. Am I right? So that comes down to horsepower to weight.
oh, trust me, we're smug.
Oh, we're smug.
We're
Power
smug.
management. Thinking a lot about the gear ratio in the back, and the more I thought about it, I realized how little it really means when you have an 8-speed transmission.
Well, I mean, depends on what the starting line ratio is in the transfer. Like first gear ratio, what is it?
It's horrible. It's useless.
What is it?
The starting
Not
line
usable.
ratio starting in first gear is like 18 something.
No.
I think it's 16. It's 16.
No, no.
Well,
he's
what
talking
ring
about
and
the
pinion
actual
are you
gear.
putting in this?
No. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm
Ready for
ready.
the ratios?
I'm ready.
First gear,
Yeah.
471.
Oh my God. Forget it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's
From
useless.
there
Now,
on, it
Let's
don't
go to
matter.
2. So this is where we're going to start out. Second gear is 314.
Second gear's
Then it's 210. Then 166. 128. And then finally 6 gear is 1 to 1. And then it starts to be over. And it's 0.66 to 1 in 8th gear.
Oh
It'd
my
be like 1,300 RPM on
So
the
what
freeway.
gear ratio are you putting in this thing?
It has a 430.
430, and it's just going. It's perfect. The only decision will be, depending on track conditions, whether we leave in second or third gear.
Does it have a trans brake?
Yeah.
We don't know if we could
know.
use it.
It does, but
It is the 8-speed out of a Demon 170. That's what it's programmed to be, and that's what it is. We could plug the laptop.
If you have to foot brake this and leave in first gear, it's not going to go 2 inches.
No,
It's gonna have a big tire on it.
no, it has full manual mode. So you can put that
Oh,
shifter
you
into
can
full
put it in
manual.
whatever
Oh, yeah.
gear ratio. Okay.
Literally, if you put it in third, it's going to start in third.
Oh,
3
okay.
weeks.
Yeah.
2.5
think
if
we're
you
putting
count
like
that you
a
have to leave.
31
We're,
by 12
we're
on it or
arriving on
something?
Thursday, so yeah.
30.
Yeah, leaving.
30 by.
So
Yeah, leaving
2.5.
Thursday.
30 by 30.
2.5 weeks.
Plus, we want to test before.
So that'll help
So-
with the gear.
Yeah.
But it's gonna
Testing
be.
helps. Testing helps.
Here's the.
We're looking,
Testing.
I'm looking at the calendar.
Oh, that's right. You've got your calendar.
2.5 weeks.
Show everybody everything that's on that
We
calendar.
know.
No, it's just the calendar. I'm just counting the weeks.
That's what she
Yikes.
does. That's what she does. She
Word.
counts the days, the months,
No, you don't
the
want-
hours, the seconds.
Obviously, very limited, but we're thinking about merging them into one.
Yeah, that's
Either
what I would
going
do.
down, or should we make a bullhorn? Should we go? We wanted to go out the hood. That's not happening.
I would not go out the hood. I would go
Talk about annoying.
and then a stack through the bed.
Power wagon.
Yeah. Like
Like a little express.
I would run 2
Little Clifford
twin
Express.
stacks. And then put Little Red Express on the doors like the old Little Red Express trucks. That'd be sick, actually.
I love it.
Jeff doesn't seem
Jeff
convinced.
doesn't seem to be much in the
Not
Little
on
Red
board with
Express
that.
mood.
You might mess with the Tonto cover. Might melt it a
A
little
Tonto cover?
bit. Tonto.
You're putting a Tonto
Don't
cover
get
on?
us canceled.
Let's go.
Okay.
Bye.
Bill,
Bye.
get us some land to wait on the way home.
I will try.
Okay.
I don't know what they're talking about.
See ya.
It's the offensive butter.
Oh. What are we doing, Jeff?
We're into chassis mode now.
I mean, I guess you could get it off if you get the bolt out of there.
But the bolt's welded.
All the bolts welded.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta say, I can't understand why they did what they did. I have some theories, but I will say that it was strong. It was very rigid. I will say that. It worked.
Let's show everybody what we got going on here. Real nice. Real nice, Clark. So we've got,
Decisions were made.
well, the bar is welded to this plate. The plate's bolted to the frame. And then
It's got a bolt-in welding cage.
a bolt-in welding cage. And then you can't,
All the cool kids are doing it.
the bolt's welded, and
So-
then that's trapped.
Yeah, so you got bolt here, nut here. Can't get the nut off because it's against the bar. Can't take the bolt out because it's welded on the bottom. So
It's like an
it's
impossible,
permanently bolted.
It's an impossible puzzle.
So now what? We got to cut it all out.
We're gonna fix everything. We're gonna take this bed off and we'll fix everything. But we're gonna at least cut these bars out just to get the bed off a little bit. So, death wheel. Very nice.
Okay. You guys can go look that behind Almost. Ready? There you go. You go higher.
So close.
No, we're on the ground.
Oh, the guy's right there. It's like a half inch. Ready? Come on. Okay. Oh god. Okay.
I know the recipe now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they took all the leaf spring hardware and moved it from the outside of the frame to the inside of the frame, and they had to flip it around. It's kind of ingenious.
Oh, you know what this means? We can paint the frame. I'll wire wheel the frame and paint it.
We're in a Mr. Sam shirt.
Yeah, Mr. Sam Shine. Don't
That-
tell Jack's wax.
Did that get you into some kind of giveaway or something?
Might have been, yeah. I think
I've
one of the
always got
last
something
trucks.
going
Figured
on.
why not? I
Yeah.
like Mr. Sam. We got to meet him at Sickley. The
Very-
nicest
very
person
good
ever.
dude.
Yeah. Very good, dude. Don't tell Jack.
Oh God, I'll never get that out.
Should I just wait?
Stop while I'm ahead here. Oh God.
Should have hawked to it on it first.
He doesn't know what that is. Stop.
I live under a rock.
We have an age restriction.
I live under a rock.
You don't know what the hawk to a girl is?
Take what you get from Tommy with a grain of salt. He thinks I live under a rock.
Everybody
Yeah, he
knows
has a
the hawk
Facebook
to a
now.
girl.
I have Facebook.
Pipe wrench is coming out.
Really wish I didn't have Facebook.
Is this supposed to come on?
Oh, I caught it.
Oh, I had it.
Oh, you had it.
I had it.
Who do you think? You can't say it's buildings.
Who's in trouble?
Well, I guess you could.
Well, this is something I would do. So, but I didn't. So, Tommy?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Got myself a new grinder the other day, you know.
You know.
I sold some extra Swiss cheese at the market.
Those are like $14.99, aren't they?
Thank you. No, this is the upgraded one. That one, the other one's that's $14.99. Actually, these are legitimately $9.99. And you know what? If you get 3 years out of them, it costs you $3.33 a year.
Wow. That was good math.
Thank you. Ooh, this
Like
one's
pie.
nasty.
I was literally thinking the
Dude,
same
you might
thing.
want this one. Here,
Except pie is 3.14. I want this one.
Oh,
feel
is
that,
it?
feel that death wheel.
Wow, you're smarter than me, aren't you?
Go ahead, give that death wheel a feel. Feel how much grit's on it.
That's good grit. So that'd be good action. Well, it's finally time to put this converter in. We had to get this special stuff. It's 8 and 9 speed. Who needs 9 speeds? It's a lot of speed.
My bike when I was a kid had a 10-speed.
So huge shout out to 501 Performance for, I believe they loosened the converter up. Bubba had a talk with Big 3 Racing. Hello.
Hello.
We'll put fluid in this converter. Bubba had a talk with Big 3 Racing. They've done a couple of these converters and got some advice, and I believe they loosened it up. So it's not like a rock crawling converter.
Watch this thing spin in here. Look at the action on this. Watch this.
To get good action.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Look at that. Look how I can't believe how freely that spins.
It's a lot of action in there.
16 click mafia.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
go
how many
back.
clicks?
We haven't even. We should have tested that.
Well, I'm gonna go back in the video. I think I measured how
Oh,
far
you
the
measured.
converter was in
That's right.
before we took it out.
You did.
It's on the video, I think. So that way we know for sure when it's all the way in.
I like the handles that go on the back.
That's about right.
Not only is the Translifter 9000 in itself kind of impressive, but then you put it on wheels.
So right there is the starter hole, and that's the flex plate. As you can see, that's where we are supposed to put the converter bolts in. So it's not horrible, but like the fear of, God, I don't even want to say it, but the fear of dropping a bolt in there,
I don't want to say it.
it's terrible. But if you do, there's no way to get it besides taking the transmission back out. So
Oh, it's been an engine. Okay.
status report
3:15 in the morning.
Oh my God, this is really.
Sorry.
on Tuesday, not a Saturday. Been riding the struggle bus tonight, but
When haven't we been riding the struggle bus?
you're right.
Let's be honest.
Well, mostly me.
Everything about this project has been struggle bus.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're building a new car. So,
You know, you think we'd catch a break with something, but no.
I mean, the converter went in
The
decently.
converter went in decently, but
After
you know
that,
what?
everything kind of got slowed down. Got the master cutoff switch mounted. You could pick up the whole truck by it. So, you know, that's cool. Pretty sporty.
Ow!
Nice.
Oh, that was very.
Got the leaf springs in.
Yeah, it works.
Yep. Got the leaf springs in. Shout out to Nick Taylor, Nicky Bobby Incorporated. He decided to send us his Bobby brackets or gap brackets. These things are pretty awesome. We were just going to use Caltrax, leaf spring brackets, but these have a lot more adjustability, as you can see. These are pretty trick. So these are actually on Billy's S10. He put them on recently and they work really well. So huge shout out to him for sending these. But with these special perches that Jason sent, the holes did not line up. So I know it's going to be really cool when it's all done. Some people are going to ask about it, but if anybody else is going to do this setup, just fair warning, we had to do a lot of work to make it work. So, because for whatever reason, these special perches are a different bolt pattern than what the standard Caltrax stuff is. So it's just a fair warning. We're probably the only people that are running a setup like this, and this has happened to, but you know, it set these perches on. They go like that. So, and then we can set the housing in here and mock some stuff up, check pinion angle, and see what we're up against. There she is. Look at that. I wish we had a TSR logo on the housing somewhere. Well, I think we're ready to wrap this video up. We're getting closer. We've got, what, 18, 17 days left? That's like 2 weeks.
16 days.
16 days? It's like 2 weeks and change.
Still don't have everything we need. Still waiting on things like, oh, you guys. So my dad ordered V-bands. Didn't show up, so. I mean, something showed up, but it was just completely wrong.
It mixed up the mail.
Mixed up the mail, so have to delay the exhaust.
Yeah, Billy's going to work on that for
originally I got the
us.
wrong dash in, so that just showed up today. Just to find out we're missing a piece, I think, so that's cool. Just gotta figure that out.
Anyways, that's going to wrap it up. A lot of hoopla on this video, but we're plugging away. Hoopla. Everybody wish Jeff some luck on this wiring. Pray that he doesn't have an aneurysm or a stroke.
They said the build off would be fun. What they said.
Yeah, we've created some memories. Memories together.
Poor Duster.
Poor Duster. Oh, can you imagine where we'd be at if we started with the Duster?
Nowhere. We'd be cutting firewall still.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Give a thumbs up.